Newcastle and the Hunter, home to over 800,000 people. From the lake to the bay, the foreshore to the valley. No one covers it better than our army of journalists from NBN News. When it happens, we're on the ground. Get the full story on your #1 news service, NBN News, live from our brand new Newcastle studios. Tonight at 6.
Whatever you're playing, big or small, we're on to it. Yui, you insured.
Sometimes I feel you with me in the dark.
3-year-old Cesaria has been blind since birth, and sadly her story is not uncommon. 4 out of 5 people who are blind don't need to be.
If I think a thing has a chance of working, I'm prepared to do it there and then.
Please call 1-800-251-251 to donate $25 a month. It started with Fred, and we need to finish it now.
Every eye is an eye.
I swear to speak no word that is not true, and never to use the One Power as a weapon. The Dark One's army is coming, but there will be one who can stand against him. Your life isn't going to be what you thought.
What can we do?
We protect the people we love, no matter the cost.
On McHappy Day, $2 from every Big Mac sold goes towards helping seriously ill children and their families through Ronald McDonald House Charities. So drive through and buy a Big Mac, or donate at Macca's on Saturday 13th of November to make a difference.
Save a massive 20 to 50% off store-wide at Spotlight. That's 20 to 50% off Manchester home decorating, sewing, craft, party, curtains and blinds store-wide. So you can decorate it, celebrate it and create it for less. Save on now, open till 8 p.m. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
And have yourself a merry little...
Find the perfect gift this holiday season with a gift set from Pandora.
This is how we lay it down. A base of fluffy rice, juicy slow-cooked meat, fresh flavor-filled salsa, then fine-tune it your way. Best burrito in town?
Same right.
A lot of you think summer is too hot up here.
No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.
It's the show every parent is talking about.
We see a smack as one tool.
Now, 5 new parenting styles.
Discipline, free reign, homeschooling family, helicopter parents.
Will test the biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted?
You can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict.
I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. You guys want to lift?
Must watch Parental Guidance tonight, 7:30.
When you see something like that for the first time, it's something natural to want to do it yourself. To live that life. Capable. Powerful. In control. That confidence. You just want to follow it. I'm no different. I'll get there.
Not right now, obviously.
But one day.
Cabin fishing is BC fun. Get in quick and gear up for a big summer. Get ready to grill all summer with the new Weber Traveller. Smoking BC fun. Hey!
Free chef quality knives are back at Coles.
Spend $20 in one transaction, scan your Flybuys to earn 1 knife credit.
Collect popular favourites and 4 new pieces with credits or half credits and half pay. Coles, value the Australian way.
It's Beacon Frenzy time with 20% off all lights and fans. Browse our latest pendants, fans, lamps, exteriors and more and take 20% off our entire range. Hurry, ends next Sunday.
Julia likes to think ahead, and thanks to Australian seniors, her family won't have to worry about paying her funeral costs down the track. Nice move, Jules. With seniors' funeral insurance, it couldn't be easier. There's no paperwork, medicals or blood tests. You simply choose the amount you want your loved ones to receive, and you can relax, knowing your premiums won't go up every year. You'll get 100% of your cover amount if you're diagnosed with a terminal illness. Plus, when you turn 85, you'll get an extra 25% bonus cover, and you no longer have to pay to stay covered. And there's a triple payout for accidental death. Claims are usually paid within 1 day, so your family will receive the support and financial help they need with no fuss. Call Australian seniors for a funeral insurance quote now, because with less to worry about, life's not just good, it's booming. Get covered today. Call 139 129 or visit seniors.com.au.
Right now, I reckon we can all enjoy a little extra. And that's exactly what you get with McDonald Jones. They're taking $45,000 off every home design. Book your exclusive display home appointment today.
On now at Harvey Norman, great flooring deals, like hybrid waterproof flooring from only $39 per square metre, or elegant spotted gum and black butt Australian species timber flooring from $89 per square metre, plus hot prices on Healthy Homes carpets, featuring antimicrobial protection that helps keep your carpet fresher and cleaner for longer. We offer a complete service, from measure and quote to installation, plus get 16 months interest free, no deposit, no interest from Latitude, and receive a bonus gift card up to $500. Now at Harvey Norman.
Terribly sick in the hospital.
This is John.
I was gone.
John's story. A current affair tonight.
It's in all of us. That craving to feel new again. To see something new that will blow our minds. Or meet someone new who would change it. New South Wales. A place to feel free. To feel alive. And most of all, to feel new again.
Save a massive 20 to 50% off store-wide at Spotlight, including a massive 20 to 50% off the entire range of made-to-measure curtains, blinds and shutters, so you can hang it, roll it and keep it cool for less. Sale on now, open till 8 p.m. At Spotlight, it's what you make it. Whether you're an artist, like Leah, or an electrician, like Ben, who covers thousands of businesses just like yours, Amy does. Lucky you're with Amy.
And I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
We're almost there, Australia. Book your vaccination at australia.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Investing. Some think it's only for the big end of town, but not in Australia. And not at AMP, because we're a nation of investors at heart. When we put super aside, we're investing for retirement. That savings account we open when we're starting out, that's an investment. It's why AMP has been investing in and for Australians since 1849 to help us realise our goals. AMP, for the investor in all of us.
Get your backyard ready for Christmas with a Stratco patio, shed fence or roof. Over November, shop with PayRite and receive a bonus Stratco gift card valued at up to $1,000. Plus have it delivered before Christmas. You bring the dream, Stratco will bring the how-to. Say hello summer at Anaconda with our massive water sports range. New Pure Air inflatable stand-up paddleboard, save $200. Body Club Breathe 3 Pro snorkel mask, half price. Head in store or shop online at anacondastores.com.
What if you think something's too hot up here?
No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.
Right now, I reckon we can all enjoy a little extra. And that's exactly what you get with McDonald Jones. They're taking $45,000 off every home design. Book your exclusive display home appointment today.
Are you starting to realise the importance of video for your business? You can reach new customers anywhere, anytime, on any screen. Our experts create great content for any platform. Discover the power of 9 Digital Direct today.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. I'm feeling great on my way. Don't wanna be anywhere else. I love this. It's my home. It's your home. It's our home. Love it.
It's me. We got out. I love you, Dad.
300 kilometres to your destination.
No bedrooms, Michael. Get to the Royal.
Colourful people just can't help it. They act colourful, play colourful, drink colourful, and they never let the grey win. Fanta, for colourful people.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. To the life full of flavor. Let your life take shape. Flavor just for me. New shapes, mini bites. Light crunch, big flavor.
I struggled to keep up with Lisa on this walk. She always made sure that I was okay.
That was typical of her, taking care of the people she loved.
I know. Lisa even insisted she and Rick get life insurance, just in case. I guess it's how the family has been able to breathe without all the other pressures.
That's what I'd want for you and the girls.
Or maybe it's time we get life insurance too.
Think about your family. Would they struggle financially if something happened to you? With real life insurance, protecting the people you love most is simple. Once covered, you and your family are protected with a cash payment up to $1 million if you are diagnosed with a terminal illness or pass away. Your family may also receive a $10,000 advance funeral benefit while we assess the claim. Get real life insurance today. It's simple financial protection from a company you can trust. For a quick quote, call 138-358 or search Real Life Insurance.
Easy on yourself.
Health and safety is our top priority in mining. So when it's our turn, we're getting vaccinated.
To help keep the community safe and the New South Wales economy moving.
Authorised by S. Galilee, New South Wales Minerals Council Limited, Sydney.
At Tank World, our tough Aussie-made corrugated tanks are delivered factory direct to you. Get a 5,000 litre round from only $9.29 or a 10,000 litre round from $15.99. Say Lens today. Tank World, 1-800-68 69 70.
What if you think somebody's too hot up here?
No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and live greater.
Get your backyard ready for Christmas with a Stratco patio, shed fence or roof. Over November, shop with Payrite and receive a bonus Stratco gift card valued at up to $1,000. Plus, have it delivered before Christmas. You bring the dream, Stratco will bring the how-to.
Hello, Paul Lobb with an NBN News update. The ScoMo Roadshow has rolled into the Hunter today. The Prime Minister visiting Tomago manufacturer Amp Control to inspect renewable energy projects. He's also announced $1.5 million to assess the feasibility of a green hydrogen hub at the Port of Newcastle to help the Hunter transition away from coal. A protester with a placard saying "Tell the Truth" was bundled off the site. Australia's COVID booster shot program has officially begun today with the initial focus on aged care and people living with a disability. The travel bubble with Singapore is now in effect. It means fully vaccinated Australians are able to fly to Singapore and back without the need to isolate. And a bonfire night in England has gone wrong when a truck full of fireworks burst into flames. Luckily, no one was injured. Join us for all the news on NBN tonight at 6.
Shifting focus. There. That works.
Quick, upload it.
Relax. I've got 5G. Mum's got 5G Tarantino.
iPhone 13 Pro on Australia's best 5G. Order today.
Hi.
It's in all of us. That craving to feel new again. To see something new that will blow our minds. Or meet someone new who will change it. New South Wales. A place to feel free. To feel alive. And most of all, to feel new again.
Discover meaningful gifts for every story at Pandora.
We are back, folks. We can see people again. Can you believe it?
Offering. They're gone. What do you mean they're gone? The snacks. They're gone. Missing. Well, they have to be here somewhere.
We're not here. Just get up and walk away.
All right, only 13 more hours to go.
M&M's, now with crunchy caramel inside.
I'm here to build something unique. Something that stands the test of time.
Real love begins on eHarmony. We get to know you better, to match you better. eHarmony, here for real love.
We all see the world a little differently. Some see exhilarating performance. We see innovative engineering. Some see a new era. We see that too.
The human relies on reliable internet and, of course, sweet savings.
Ah, I've got what you need. High quality, award-winning fast internet with $15 off a month for your first 6 months. Yep. Time to go dodo.
Bradley Cooper in the action blockbuster.
I'm ready to come home.
American Sniper. Tonight on 9. Tonight, 5 new parenting styles
Discipline,
free reign
homeschooling family, helicopter parents,
will test the biggest crisis families face today.
screen time.
Are our children addicted?
Can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict.
I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. You guys want to live?
Parental guidance tonight, 7:30.
It's a set that transcends time, and it's only $240. Not a chemist warehouse, it's not.
Stop paying too much for big brand fragrances like Hugo Boss bottled 100ml range now $49.99 or Versace 90ml range just $79.99. For the biggest range of big brand fragrances, shop at Chemist Warehouse and stop paying too much.
Empty? How'd I top up my tank like that?
With Nimble. Just apply online for up to $10,000. Get a quick decision and have money within the hour. Just nimble it at nimble.com.au.
It's Beacon Frenzy time with 20% off all lights and fans. Browse our latest pendants, fans, lamps, exteriors and more and take 20% off our entire range. Hurry, ends next Sunday.
There you go, guys. Hello, mate. Yeah, righto.
Oz Lotto, bringing the big Aussie fun every Tuesday.
Nature's Way Beauty Collagen Tablets enhance collagen formation deep under the skin where beauty creams can't reach. Nature's Way Beauty Collagen gives your skin back its youthful bounce, glow and radiance.
70 Autos catalogue out now. Get 50% off these 5-litre Shell Helix engine oils from $24.99 each. Plus 20% off Century 4-wheel drive and deep cycle batteries.
Health and safety is our top priority in mining. So when it's our turn, we're getting vaccinated.
To help keep the community safe and the New South Wales economy moving.
Authorised by SCAL, New South Wales Minerals Council Limited, Sydney.
Every homeowner's great idea needs a tradie to make it real. And they come together on high pages, behind every great home.
Right now, I reckon we can all enjoy a little extra. And that's exactly what you get with McDonald Jones. They're taking $45,000 off every home design. Book your exclusive display home appointment today.
Angie and Jim sell eggs at the market, just for a bit of fun. But to get ahead, they've used the equity in their home to buy an investment property. Why put all your eggs in one basket? INB Bank, right by you since 1880.
Help stop the spread. It's our shot to get life back to normal. If you're eligible, get vaccinated now.
He was just this man who looked terribly sick in the hospital. He actually rang and said goodbye.
This is John.
I was out. I was gone. I went down and got immunised. I wasn't going to muck around once I saw how crook you were.
John's story.
You had every reason to want to come home. Magical.
Home. At Current Affair tonight.
Get your backyard ready for Christmas with a Stratco patio, shed fence or roof. Over November, shop with PayRite and receive a bonus Stratco gift card valued at up to $1,000. Plus have it delivered before Christmas. You bring the dream, Stratco will bring the how-to.
With a record return of 20% last year and a top long-term performance averaging 9.7% over 10 years, millions of Australians are better off with Australian Super. It's Australian, it's super, and it's yours.
Cabin fishing is fun. Get in summer. Keep cool this summer with a cool Cabanas beach shelter. Easy as. Easy fun.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Discover meaningful gifts for every story at Pandora.
At Aussie, we're in your corner. Wherever it is. That's how we've helped over 1 million Aussies.
Let's explain this one.
Sign here. Go straight to Aussie.
You ready to say it?
Yeah, sure.
5 years. An extra 2 on the engine. Get a minimum 5 years warranty, plus an extra 2 on the engine. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Nice Gerbers, Keith. You know what else is nice? Insurance that does what you need it to do. Some only insure your house for a set sum, but if anything happens, will that be enough for you to repair or rebuild it as it was? Don't worry, Amy has an option that does, or pays you the amount of an assessed quote to do so. Does your insurer have a complete replacement cover option? Amy does. It's in all of us. That craving to feel new again. To see something new that will blow our minds. Or meet someone new who will change it. New South Wales. A place to feel free. To feel alive. And most of all, to feel new again.
At Tank World, our tough Aussie-made corrugated tanks are delivered factory direct to you. Get a 5,000 litre round from only $9.29 or a 10,000 litre round from $15.99. Sale ends today. Tank World, 1-800-68-69-70.
At the Athlete's Foot, all that matters is fit. We're all about making sure you have the right fit for your fit journey. In-store or online, we guarantee the best fit. Your fit partner, the Athlete's Foot. Now that's fit.
Who says one wellness fits all? Or that you need activewear to be active?
Yeah, look like nobody's watching.
Introducing new Centrum Tailored Benefit Blends. Do wellness your way.
There is still magic wherever you are.
Cherish those golden to us this Christmas. Fragrant hazelnuts, smooth velvety chocolate. Say it with gold. Ferrero Rocher.
The biggest home movie of all time. Skyfall. Friday 8:30 on 9.
Wake up with Carl and Ali, 5 days a week on Today.
Hey.
Standing at the limit of an endless ocean, stranded like a runaway lost at sea. City on a rainy day down in the harbor, watching as the gray clouds shadow the bay. Looking everywhere 'cause I had to find you. This is not the way I remember it here. Anyone will tell you it's a prison riding, hidden in the summer for a million years.
Good evening and welcome.
Great Southern Land. Great Southern Land. So you look into the land, it will tell you a story about a journey in a long road. Listen to the motion of the wind in the mountains. Maybe you can hear them talking loud. They're gonna betray you, they're gonna forget you. Are you gonna let them take
What a
you
worry.
over that way?
I'm alive. I'm not gonna die in a whale's mouth.
Great Southern Land.
You have dreamed of
You
this
are
moment.
Never before has what it means to be Australian
make it work.
meant so much.
One of the greatest stories I have ever heard in my life.
For $1 million.
It's the spirit
4-year-old Cleo Smith has been found alive.
that connects us all.
Great Southern Land.
And as we venture into new and exciting times,
You walk alone
we have never
with the coast of sun.
been prouder
Begin our broadcast with
to stand by your side. It's in our blood.
What am I getting myself into?
I'm Tara Brown.
From the very beginning, we have,
You, my friend, could help.
we are, and forever will be. Still the one.
Great Southern Land.
Please, you've been seen.
Welcome. It's real.
Showtime.
To summer's biggest new shows.
What?
Oh my god.
Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it.
All exclusive.
I'm not
And all
completely.
I'm free.
Really? That's so awesome. The hottest new dramas.
addictive TV.
Oh my god.
All free and exclusive to 9NBN.
I'm the only real friend you got in the whole world. Aww. Yeah, how sweet. 9NBN.
Your world of free entertainment.
Gotta go. Yeah. Shake it off. Oh yeah. Gotta go. Shake it off. Yes, you can with the left shake. Gotta go. Shake it off.
Smartest decision I've ever made.
Honey, do you know where to go?
I know. No hidden fees, no interest, pay over 1 or 2 years. This is the future.
Big buys you'll just want to brag about. Gimme. It's how we buy now.
Giving is everything this Christmas at Wallace Bishop.
Show the love with this stainless steel Loyal Adventurer watch. Was $299, now only $179. Suit up with this Seiko watch. Was $825, now just $495. Or give someone special this sporty Casio G-Shock watch. Was $249, and now only $169. Give the gift of love this Christmas from Wallace Bishop.
When it comes to home loans, an Aussie broker is with you every step of the way.
I've been looking at some loans I think will be a great fit.
That's how we've helped over a million Aussies sign here. Go straight to Aussie.
We love getting out with our dogs. That's why more Australian pet owners choose NexGuard Spectra, the most complete parasite protection, all in one tasty chew. NexGuard Spectra.
Health and safety is our top priority in mining. So when it's our turn, we're getting vaccinated.
To help keep the community safe and the New South Wales economy moving.
Authorised by S. Galilee, New South Wales Minerals Council Limited, Sydney.
Say hello summer at Anaconda with everything you need to hit the water. 20 to 40% off all combos by Shimano. $49.99 fishing shirts by Daiwo, Berkeley, Penn, Abu Garcia and more. Head in store or shop online at anacondastores.com.
Since Tony and Eleanor refinanced their home loan with INB Bank, they had money left each month for life's little luxuries. INB Bank, right by you since 1880.
I've lost over 80 kilos thanks to the men's shake.
I've lost 35 kilos. I lost 25 kilos.
I lost 56 kilos. I lost 50 kilos. It just works.
Save 25% off today at themanshake.com.au.
The biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted? Tonight, 7:30.
How to get the lounging done so fast? With Nimble. Not Nibble, Rodney. Just apply online for up to $10,000. Get a quick decision and have money within the hour. Just nimble it at nimble.com.au.
Future-proof your home with Solar Heart and save up to $1,000. Save $500 on a solar power system and $500 on a solar-ready electric water heater. Buy both and save $1,000. Get smart. Get Solar Heart.
It's Beacon Frenzy time with 20% off all lights and fans. Browse our latest pendants, fans, lamps, exteriors and more and take 20% off our entire range. Hurry, ends next Sunday.
Save a massive 20 to 50% off store-wide at Spotlight. That's 20 to 50% off Manchester home decorating, sewing, craft, party, curtains and blinds store-wide. So you can decorate it, celebrate it and create it for less. Sale on now, open till 8 p.m. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Nice Gerberas, Keith. You know what else is nice? Insurance that does what you need it to do. Some only insure your house for a set sum, but if anything happens, will that be enough for you to repair or rebuild it as it was? Don't worry, Amy has an option that does, or pays you the amount of an assessed quote to do so. Does your insurer have a complete replacement cover option? Amy does.
James Bond, License to Kill. History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection.
No time to die. Cabin fishing is decent fun. Get in quick and gear up for a big summer. Set up sorted with Hughes Empire camping furniture. How good? Decent fun. Hey.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Discover meaningful gifts for every story at Pandora.
3, 2, 1, here we go. Live a life full of flavor. Let your life take shape. Hey. Flavor just for me. Hey. New shapes, mini bites. Light crunch, big flavor. Shapes.
Want to know where
whether you can get car finance, you need to know what your borrowing power is. And you can. Jump onto ozcar.com.au, click on free credit score and fill in your details. We'll instantly send you your credit score. Know your borrowing power with Ozcar's free credit score.
Why just make do when you can make awesome? Get your rate at society1.com.au. Sultana brand. High in fibre so families can get up and go and take on every full-on day. Sultana brand. Full-on days start with full-on fibre. Now available in gluten-free.
Whether it's for work or play, you'll find it at Officeworks. Like this Vaughan Graphic Art Marker 60-pack, only $34.98. And this Royal Atlantic Mixed Media Easel set, just $69. Great products, always low prices at Officeworks.
Hello, Paul Lobb with an NBN News update. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has unofficially begun his election campaign in the Hunter, pledging $1.5 million towards a green hydrogen hub at the Port of Newcastle to help the region plan for a future without coal. He also introduced the Liberal candidate for the seat of Patterson, Brooke Vicknell. Caps on visitor numbers at homes in New South Wales have been lifted from today under further easing of restrictions. A quarantine-free corridor has opened up between Australia and Singapore for fully vaccinated travellers. After spending 3 weeks orbiting the Earth, Chinese astronauts have been treated to a zero-gravity haircut. And a Bunnings store in Melbourne has introduced a sauce spot, which smothers the iconic sausage sandwich in tomato sauce and mustard in just a few seconds. All the details in NBN's Hour of News. Join us tonight at 6.
Over 30,000 independent 5-star customer reviews.
Has any insurer done that before?
Well, Budget Direct, I don't know.
Literally hundreds and thousands of independent 5-star customer reviews. Budget Direct. Insurance solved.
Name? Bond. James Bond. No Time to Die.
This is it.
In cinemas Thursday.
We love getting out with our dogs. That's why more Australian pet owners choose NexGuard Spectra, the most complete parasite protection, all in one tasty tube. NexGuard Spectra.
Right on your right. Mate, what are you doing? Seriously, an e-scooter? It's okay. It was free delivery with Amazon. Free delivery? Nice.
Free delivery on millions of items. Amazon.com.au.
17 Autos catalogue out now. Get this Tool Pro Red Bull Lamp Hole Racing Tool Cabinet combo for $449. And buy 5 cans of SCA Workshop Degreaser for $10. That's 30% off.
Colourful people just can't help it. They act colourful, play colourful, drink colourful, and they never let the grey win. Fanta, for colourful people.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Live a life full of flavor. Let your life take shape. Flavor just for me. Hey. New shapes, mini bites. Light crunch, big flavor.
If your home loan is with a Big 4 bank, why not move from O to O sooner by switching and saving this much money with Greater Bank? That's over $30,000 compared to any of the Big 4 banks. Greater value banking is just one reason over 75% of our customers are ahead on their home loan. To switch from O to OWN, you don't even have to talk to your current lender. Just talk to Greater Bank.
Bohemian Symphony. The music of Queen orchestrated. Featuring a 24-piece symphony orchestra with special guest vocalists. Performing Queen's greatest hits. Saturday, 20th of November at the Civic Theatre. Book your Queen orchestrated tickets now from the Civic Theatre.
Right.
deals, like fourth tyre free on Bridgestone Copia and up to $100 cash back on a huge range of tyres. The tyres and auto service you can count on. You're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
He was just this man who looked terribly sick in the hospital.
This is John.
I was after it. I was gone.
John's story. A current affair tonight.
This program brought to you by Bridgestone. Wherever the road may take you, you're in safe hands with Bridgestone.
It's the show every parent is talking about.
We see a smack as one tool.
Now, 5 new parenting styles
Discipline, free reign, homeschooling family, helicopter parents,
will test the biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted?
You can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict.
I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. Do you guys want a lift?
Must watch Parental Guidance tonight, 7:30.
APIA's $100,000 Go Live It Up giveaway is giving you the chance to win one of 10 $10,000 cash prizes. To enter, purchase or renew an eligible home, contents or car insurance policy with APIA. So not only would you be insured with Australia's go-to insurance for retirees, you could go and live it up a little, or a lot, with $10,000 cash. Call us today on 13 50 50.
You can do it. It's just a bird.
This week's Oz Lotto draw is serving up more big Aussie fun than a party with your mates. Get into Oz Lotto's $2 million draw this Tuesday.
Play now in-store at thelot.com or on the Lot app.
What are your underarms like? Waxed? Natural? Unique? Introducing new Dove Advanced Care. Its improved formula is enriched with caring oil for softer underarms and 48-hour protection. New Dove Advanced Care.
Get your backyard ready for Christmas with a Stracco patio, shed fence or roof. Over November, shop with Payrite and receive a bonus Stracco gift card valued at up to $1,000. Plus have it delivered before Christmas. You bring the dream, Stracco will bring the how-to.
Create your forever home with winning appliances and enjoy great offers from Mueller, AEG, Abbey, Smeg and Fisher & Paykel. For a limited time, visit a Winning Appliances showroom, speak to a product expert or take a virtual showroom tour today.
When is a garden more than just a garden? Well, this isn't a flower garden. It's their own private meadow. This is no mere entertaining area. It's a magical wonderland. And that's not a rooftop garden. It's their own little slice of heaven. Ryobi, for all gardens, great and small. 1+ high-performance garden kits, $249 each.
Ryobi.
We were doing a charity run to Newcastle, and then on the way back, a lady cut me off. We had a head-on accident. I had to stay in bed for 3 months, and I just felt so helpless, so frustrated. The simple act of negligence caused my family 5 years of heartache. Once I got in contact with Carolyn that day, I felt everything was going to be looked after, and I can't recommend them enough, honestly. Like, they were wonderful. They really set my future up.
Bradley Cooper in the action blockbuster. I'm ready to come home. American Sniper tonight on 9NBN.
Whatever your claim, big or small, we're on to it. You insured.
Hey, what did you get for Andy?
Nothing. Yet. But I do know some people we could steal ideas of.
How about a boat ride that he'll never forget?
Like a cruise?
Yeah, something like that.
What is it, sort of like a rugged survival thing?
Oh, yeah, totes ruggeds. Look at this.
That's good.
We shot them!
We're living in the best gift shop in the world.
Australia.
Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely
We're almost there, Australia. Book your vaccination at australia.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra. I can read your future with that 12. So it says you're going to get married or fired. Exciting.
Your future's in the swells and girls. No time for hay fever. Get back to life fast with Zyrtec. No hay fever tablet works faster.
If you have trouble sleeping well, melatonin may help. Try Circadian, now available without a prescription. It's clinically proven to improve sleep initiation, sleep quality, and morning alertness. Ask your pharmacist about Circadian.
Is that a barbecue? The children's nook smells like cutlets.
It's okay. It was free delivery with Amazon.
Free delivery? That's impressive. Got any vegan options? Got corn.
Free delivery on millions of items. Amazon.com.au.
3, 2, 1, here we go. Live a life full of flavor. Let your life take shape. Flames just for me. Hey, new shapes, mini bites. Light crunch, big flavor.
Salty Autos catalogue out now. Get this Tool Pro Red Bull lamp hole racing tool cabinet combo for $449. And 5 cans of SCA Workshop degreaser for $10. That's 30% off.
Wake up with Carly Kelly 5 days a week on Today. The biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted? Tonight, 7:30.
Little boy, little girl, Daddy loves you so. You'll find your place in this big wide world. You are the one I love. You'll get through. Love has got you. You are the one I love.
And Aussie, we're in your corner. Wherever it is. That's how we've helped over 1 million Aussies. Sign here. Go straight to Aussie.
We love getting out with our dogs. That's why more Australian pet owners choose NexGuard Spectra, the most complete parasite protection, all in one tasty tube. NexGuard Spectra.
Meet Steve, a lifelong misser. Until he found the power of Ray Max with double nozzle. Hard to miss and on contact.
SC Johnson. Play for Oz. Who's next, world champ? The Flies are beast.
It's design that's all conquering, safety that's always thinking, and performance that's hair-raising. Completely packed with everything you want. Mazda BT50, the complete package. Australians travel far and wide. Whatever your journey, we're the fuel that gets you there. Ampol, Australia's own.
Nature's Way Beauty Collagen Tablets enhance collagen formation deep under the skin where beauty creams can't reach. Nature's Way Beauty Collagen gives your skin back its youthful bounce, glow, and radiance.
It's from our baby sister. You want to come and meet her now?
There's a glass and a half in everyone.
Smartest decision I've ever made.
Honey, do you know what?
Whoa! I know. No hidden fees, no interest, pay over 1 or 2 years. This is the future. Big buys, the old
just want to brag about. Gimme, it's how we buy now. Over 30,000 independent 5-star customer reviews.
Has any insurer done that before?
Well, budget direct, I don't know.
Literally hundreds of thousands of independent 5-star customer reviews. Budget Direct. Insurance solved.
Do you need insurance for your home and contents? Insurance for your business? Or insurance for your car? It only takes a few minutes to get a quote and compare. Give us a call or voila!
From $1.99 each, Aldi has everything you need to entertain. I said everything. Even spanakopita. Oh, everything for entertaining. Miraculously on sale now at Aldi. Good, different.
For tough outdoor cleaning jobs, trust CLR. Soak rusty tools before scrubbing them down. Sponge tough driveway marks before washing clean. Soak outdoor taps and get them running like new. To clean glass fencing, apply, wait 2 minutes, and wipe crystal clean. CLR brings back weathered boats and caravans ready for action. It's even antibacterial, killing germs as it cleans up the barbie. Make light work of the toughest jobs with CLR.
Cabin fishing is good fun. Get in quick and gear in summer. Get ready to grill all summer with the new Weber Traveller. Smoking.
Terry Light Kimbart has all your health essentials for those who love the beach but did too much, those who've had way too much food, or a few too many bubbles. Plus, we're gifting you with double rewards points. We've got everything you need for a healthy Christmas.
Come on, get yourself something new. Do you think so? You'll love it. Put yourself first for a change. Yes.
Same age, same income, same starting balance. Whether Lucy switched to an industry super fund 5, 10, or 15 years ago, she's been better off. Compare the pair.
It's not too late, Soph.
Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance.
It's the show every parent is talking about.
We see a smack as one tool.
Tonight, 5 new parenting styles.
Disciplined.
Free reign.
Homeschooling family. Helicopter parents.
Will test
We brush their teeth with soap.
the biggest crisis
It's the biggest challenge we face as parents.
families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted?
Can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict. I'm not addicted.
I'm genuinely scared of the impact that this has on our young people.
And
The kids have never done errands on their own people.
what more can we do to protect our children?
Pretty hot. Do you guys want to live?
A must watch.
It is important that we are sharing how to be safe.
Parental guidance tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Discover meaningful gifts for every story at Pandora. There's magnesium. Then there's Nature's Way magnesium. High strength and therapeutic. I love Nature's Way high strength magnesium. It relieves cramps and pains to help keep us active. On special at Woolworths.
Look around as the favourites come out. It begins. Observing with an eagle eye. Mastering the art of stashing. Brilliant Irv Grant. Cadbury favourites. Everyone gets their favourites.
Get your backyard ready for Christmas with a Stracco patio, shed fence or roof. Over November, shop with Payrite and receive a bonus Stracco gift card valued at up to $1,000. Plus have it delivered before Christmas. You bring the dream, Stracco will bring the how-to.
Since Tony and Eleanor refinanced their home loan with INB Bank, they have money left each month for life's little luxuries. INB Bank, right by you since 1880.
Love the idea of a custom-made sofa for half the price? Then the plush 21st birthday sale is made for you. Up to 50% off every sofa, 100% made for you. Create your forever home with winning appliances at AEG. Discover the brilliance of a connected range hood and induction cooking. With intuitive hob-to-hood technology, let your appliances work with you and with each other. For a limited time, save up to $300 on selected AEG kitchen appliances. Plus, save up to 10% on selected AEG kitchen packages. Hurry, offer ends November 29. Visit a Winning Appliances showroom, speak to a product specialist or shop online.
Nivea Black and White Max Protection, 48-hour protection and anti-stain. Now with a new formula for our strongest black and white sweat protection. Nivea Black and White Max Protection.
Are you starting to realise the importance of video for your business? You can reach new customers anywhere, anytime, on any screen. Our experts create great content for any platform. Discover the power of 9 Digital Direct today.
The most epic recoupling ever.
I have felt so betrayed.
Who dishes us sweet revenge?
Love styling but hate the damage? Pantene 3-Minute Miracle Treatment with Pro-V formula repairs 3 months of damage in 3 minutes, leaving your hair stronger so you can style any way you want. Pantene.
Sometimes I feel you with me in the dark.
3-year-old Cesaria has been blind since birth, and sadly her story is not uncommon. 4 out of 5 people who are blind don't need to be.
If I think a thing has a chance of working, I'm prepared to do it there and then.
Please call 1-800-251-251 to donate $25 a month. It started with Fred, and we need to finish it now.
Every eye is an eye.
At Terry White Chemmart, get real deals on your favourite brands this Christmas, like Western Quiet Calm Formula Spray, L'Oreal Paris Revitalift, and Blackmore's Executive B. Plus, earn double rewards points for a limited time only. Real value every day at Terry White Chemmart.
Hey, mate. Hey, traveller. Sort of doing 100. We'll see you when you get here, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it. 60-ish.
It's around about 85. Casual speeding is the biggest cause of deaths and serious injuries on New South Wales roads. Let's all stop being so casual about it.
Colourful people just can't help it. They act colourful, play colourful, drink colourful, and they never let the grey win. Fanta, for colourful people.
At Tank World, our tough Aussie-made corrugated tanks are delivered factory direct to you. Get a 5,000-litre round from only $9.29 or a 10,000-litre round from $15.99. Sale ends today. Tank World, 1-800-68-69-70.
Love the idea of a custom-made sofa for half the price? Then the plush 21st birthday sale is made for you. Up to 50% off every sofa, 100% made for you. It's big and frenzy time with 20% off all lights and fans. Browse our latest pendants, fans, lamps, exteriors and more and take 20% off our entire range. Hurry, ends next Sunday.
Newcastle and the Hunter. No one covers it better than our army of journalists from NBN News. Get the full story on your #1 news service, NBN News, live from our brand new Newcastle studios. Tonight at 6. It's the show. every parent is talking about.
We see a smack as one tool.
Now, 5 new parenting styles
Discipline,
free reign
homeschooling family, helicopter parents,
will test the biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted?
you can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict.
I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. You guys want a lift?
Must watch parental guidance tonight 7:30.
Find big brands they'll love this Christmas at prices you'll love. Brands like Dyson, Rebel, and NutriBullet.
Love it.
How to get the lounge room done so fast? With Nimble. Not Nibble, Rodney. Just apply online for up to $10,000. Get a quick decision and have money within the hour. Just nibble it at nimble.com.au.
There you go, guys. Come on, man. Yeah, righto.
Come on,
Ozlotto, bringing the big Aussie fun every Tuesday.
Hey, what did you get for Andy?
Nothing. Yet. But I do know some people we could steal ideas off.
How about a boat ride that he would never forget?
Like a cruise?
Yeah, something like that.
What is it, sort of like a rugged survival thing?
Oh, yeah, totes rugged. Look at this.
That's good.
You shouldn't have.
We're living in the best gift shop in the world. Australia.
There's magnesium. Then there's Nature's Way magnesium. High strength and therapeutic. I love Nature's Way high strength magnesium. It relieves cramps and pains to help keep us active. On special at Woolworths.
My family has a tradition of Kris Kringle. This year we've had them delivered. Somebody's up their game.
Dash in and get your pre-Christmas reno sorted with Beaumont's Price Beat Guarantee. We guarantee the best price on Australia's biggest range of tiles, or we'll beat it by 10%. With Australia's biggest range and best prices, you'll be happy you chose Beaumont's.
Since Tony and Eleanor refinanced their home loan with NBN Bank, they have money left each month for life's little luxuries. NBN Bank, right by you since 1880.
At Tank World, our tough Aussie-made corrugated tanks are delivered factory direct to you. Get a 5,000 litre round from only $9.29 or a 10,000 litre round from $15.99. Say Leds today. Tank World, 1-800-68-69-70.
A scent can leave a lasting impression, and this one is only $189.
Not a Chemist Warehouse, it's not.
Christmas is all wrapped up with Burberry London for women 100ml now $49.99 or Issey Miyake for men 125ml just $69.99. For the biggest range of big brand fragrances, shop at Chemist Warehouse and stop paying too much.
I found these noise cancelling headphones at a Big W gift spot. They're good, aren't they? Hello?
This Sunday in NBN News, join me for Rewind and celebrate the stories of us. In this episode, we meet the Anthe car.
It's been described as the fastest car on the water and the fastest boat on the road.
Share the memories and Rewind, only on NBN News, Sunday night from 6.
The human relies on reliable internet and, of course, sweet savings.
Oh, I've got what you need. High quality, award-winning fast internet with $15 off a month for your first 6 months. Yep. Time to go Dodo.
The McSpicy range. It's already game over. Even the word spicy has your mouth tingling with anticipation for that almighty burn. The only question is, can you handle the heat? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's me. We got out. I love the girl.
300 kilometers to your destination. No beds required.
gift for everyone and choose from the huge range of Lego available at your local Toy World store, including the latest releases, top sellers, and hard-to-find sets.
Where the best toys come from, Toy World!
Australia. We're a nation of investors at heart. That savings account we open when we're starting out, that's an investment. So's the U we get for work. AMP. For the investor in all of us.
Green Christmas. Share. Show you care. No matter where. Green Impress. Less stress, more time. Aussie ham. Sublime. Christmas this year, make sure none go without. And when Santa's about, leave something out. Let's all make it special, happy, and bright. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. That's today's fresh food people.
Right now at your local Better, get a bonus up to $300 cash back on selected products. Shop small appliances, fridges, laundry, TVs, and much more. Plus, you can buy now, pay later with flexible payment options. Go local, that's better.
If your home loan is with a Big Four bank, why not move from O to own sooner by switching and saving this much money with Greater Bank? That's over $30,000 compared to any of the Big Four banks. Greater value banking is just one reason over 75% of our customers are ahead on their home loan. To switch from O to own, you don't even have to talk to your current lender. Just talk to Greater Bank.
The most epic recoupling ever.
I have felt so betrayed.
Who dishes us sweet revenge?
Good afternoon, I hope you're well. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We certainly have a very interesting week of weather on the way already. We've seen some very big rain come down over the past 24 hours, mostly around Tamworth to Gunnedah, 70 to 130 millimetres. That storm system has been spilling in over the northern rivers throughout this afternoon. It's all going to clear and settle somewhat. Not a bad looking start, still going to be quite humid. Then afternoon storms developing right throughout southern Queensland and potentially spilling across the border and reaching areas around the Moree Plains. For most, it is generally going to be fine. Still very, very humid, particularly across the Greater Hunter. So there is still a slight chance we'll see an isolated shower or two develop, but as I said, generally fine. The same across most areas over the northwest. Along the coast, same story, isolated shower or two, generally fine. The next big weather system is going to come through during the latter part of the week. Details from 6.
The Choices Flooring Forceful Living Catalogue sale is now on, with savings across a range of carpet, timber, window furnishings, vinyl and rugs. Visit a Choices Flooring showroom or go online at choicesflooring.com.au and download the Floors for Living catalogue now.
I don't need your money, I don't need your credit. I'm a superwoman, I let you watch me fade.
Empty? How'd I top up my tank like that? With Nimble. Just apply online for up to $10,000. Get a quick decision and have money within the hour. Just nibble it at nimble.com.au. Nature's Way Beauty Collagen Tablets enhance collagen formation deep under the skin where beauty creams can't reach. Nature's Way Beauty Collagen gives your skin back its youthful bounce, glow, and radiance.
Hey, mate. Hey, traveller. Sort of doing 100. We'll see you when you get here, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it. Oh, good. Did you get back? 60-ish.
It's around about 85.
Casual speeding is the biggest cause of deaths and serious injuries on New South Wales roads. Let's all stop being so casual about it.
Free chef quality knives are back at Coles.
Spend $20 in one transaction, scan your flybys to earn one knife credit.
Collect popular favourites and 4 new pieces with credits or half credits and half pay. Coles, value the Australian way.
Roll into Bridgestone Select for massive deals, like 4th tyre-free on Bridgestone Ecopia and up to $100 cashback on a huge range of tyres. The tyres and auto service you can count on. You're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
He was just this man who looked terribly sick in the hospital.
This is John.
I was out to it. I was gone.
John's story Current affair tonight.
Hello, Paul Lobb with an NBN News update. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has used a visit to Newcastle to kickstart his re-election campaign by pledging money towards a hydrogen hub in the Hunter, a region that stands to lose many jobs in the transition away from coal. Parents and volunteers were back in school canteens today as COVID restrictions further ease in New South Wales. The lunch shift running smoothly at St John's School Canteen at Lambton in Newcastle. Also tonight, the surprising results from a study into alcohol consumption by older Australians. And at the moment, a truck full of fireworks burst into flames at a bonfire in England. All the details, NBN News, tonight at 6.
The biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted? Tonight, 7:30.
Cherry White Kinmart has all your health essentials for those who love the beach a bit too much, those who had way too much food, or a few too many bubbles. Plus, we're gifting you with double rewards points. We've got everything you need for a healthy Christmas.
It's time for us all to plan and prepare for bushfire. We've been through it before, and we'll get through it again. We live with bushfire, so we live bushfire ready.
At the athlete's foot, all that matters is fit. We're all about making sure you have the right fit for your fit journey. In-store or online, we guarantee the best fit. Your fit partner, the athlete's foot. Now that's fit.
Do that again. Amazing. Well, that's a big deal. Let's celebrate.
Deals, a big enough deal for Domino's Family Big Deal deal. 3 large pizzas, 3 sides from only $33 Monday to Wednesday.
Cut! Good job, guys. Shifting focus. There. That works. Quick, upload it. Relax. I've got 5G. Mum's got 5G, Tarantino.
iPhone 13 Pro, Australia's best 5G. Order today.
Hi.
Australia, here's 3 reasons to call right now and go solar this month with Arise Solar. Number 1, this year's solar rebate is running out. Act now or you'll pay more. Number 2, rising temperatures mean rising power bills. Go solar before summer hits and save. Number 3, introducing the brand new Sun Saver system from Arise Solar. 18 panels, 6.6 kilowatts, beating the heat for just $3,981. Hurry, price offer ends November 30. Call 1-800-ARISE Solar. That's 1-800-ARISE Solar.
Tomorrow they call it Cospo Hunger Games. Cafes, bars and restaurants offering huge bonuses to attract workers.
Plus, it's my absolute favourite show, and it's back. We're on the set of Yellowstone. Yes, we'll see you from 5:30.
5 new parenting styles.
Discipline,
Free reign.
homeschooling family, helicopter parents,
Will test the biggest crisis families face today.
screen time.
Are our children addicted?
Can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict.
I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. You guys want to live?
Parental guidance tonight, 7:30.
The cane pop style are too good to play second fiddle. From now on, chips will come with a side of mains. We'll have chips and fish shops and we'll ask, would you like burgers with that?
Because these chips
Are the main event. Oh, McCain, you've done it again.
Cherry White Kinmart has all your health essentials for those who love the beach a bit too much, those who had way too much food, or a few too many bubbles. Plus, we're gifting you with double rewards points. We've got everything you need for a healthy Christmas.
Discover a world of deliciousness with Red Rock Deli.
Get your Woolies worth and get ready for Christmas with prices dropped on 200 more products, like Lindt gift bags 80 to 125 grams, now just $6 each. It's just another way to get your Woolies worth.
This is how we lay it down. A base of fluffy rice, juicy slow-cooked meat, fresh flavour-filled salsa, then fine-tune it your way. Best burrito in town?
Samurai.
Roll into Bridgestone Select for massive deals, like 4th tyre free on Bridgestone Ecopia and up to $100 cash back on a huge range of tyres. The tyres and auto service you can count on, you're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
The kitchen's moved from being just a place where you cook meals to being really the central hub around the house. Somewhere where you can actually use as an office. The kids can sit there doing homework, and then the kitchen can be an art gallery. Somewhere where you can entertain. The kitchen's really become a place where life happens. So your kitchen needs to be designed to suit your life. We have the range and quality to help you do that. Because Bunnings kitchens are made for real life.
Bunnings Warehouse!
Shop at Bunnings wherever you are, whenever you want.
Irresistibly smooth chocolate. Made to melt you. Lindor by the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Years ago, the Good Feet store put me in one of their TV commercials. I wasn't able to do something that I love because of my foot pain. I wasn't able to go on hikes. I got these arch supports fitted for my feet specifically. They are still really helping, and it really is amazing how these little things that you slip into your shoe make such a big difference. I'm Moira, and this is my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalised arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Katara and Eleanor.
From craft supplies to tech, you'll find it all at Officeworks. And if you find a lower priced item elsewhere, we won't just match it, we'll beat it by 5%. That's the price beat guarantee at Officeworks.
This program brought to you by Beyersdorf. Buy now to beat the steel price rise.
Hello, Paul Lobb with an NBN News update. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has used a visit to Newcastle to kickstart his re-election campaign by pledging money towards a hydrogen hub in the Hunter, a region that stands to lose many jobs in the transition away from coal. Parents and volunteers were back in school canteens today as COVID restrictions further ease in New South Wales. The lunch shift running smoothly at St John's School Canteen at Lambton in Newcastle. Also tonight, the surprising results from a study into alcohol consumption by older Australians. And the moment a truck full of fireworks burst into flames at a bonfire in England. All the details, NBN News, tonight at 6.
He was just this man who looked terribly sick in the hospital.
He actually rang and said goodbye.
This is John.
I was gone. I went down and got immunised. I wasn't going to muck around once I saw how crook you were.
John's story.
You had every reason to want to come home. Magical.
Home. A current affair tonight.
This is how we lay it down. A base of fluffy rice, juicy slow-cooked meat, fresh flavour-filled salsa, then fine-tune it your way. Best burrito in town?
Samurai.
The cane pub style are too good to play second fiddle. From now on, chips will come with a side of mains. We'll have chips and fish shops, and we'll ask, would you like burgers with that? Because these chips are the main event. Oh, McCain, you've done it again. If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started, because we've just added hundreds of new courses. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place with Open Universities Australia. Explore online courses today.
Colourful people just can't help it. They act colourful, play colourful, drink colourful, and they never let the grey win. Fanta, for colourful people.
It's value the Australian way this Christmas with Coles juicy Aussie medium black tiger prawns. They're responsibly sourced and down to just $20 a kilo. That's the way a prawn should taste. Only at Coles.
Looking forward to your trip? Make sure your car is trip ready for servicing, tyres, body repairs or vehicle purchases. Search for your local NTA member today.
We are back, folks. We can see
will be offering. They're gone. I think they're gone. The snacks, they're gone. Missing. Well, they have to be here somewhere. They're not here. They can't just get up and walk away.
All right, only 13 more hours to go.
M&M's, now with crunchy caramel inside.
From unique kitchen tables to modern bathroom vanities, Timberworks Warners Bay's quality Australian-made hardwood furniture is the perfect selection for any room. Made to suit any situation, Timberworks Warners Bay. Quality that works.
Raywhite Newcastle Lake Macquarie presents Charlestown's newest lifestyle offering, Grace Apartments. Luxuriously appointed apartments available now. 2-bedroom apartments from $570,000. Contact Raywhite Newcastle or visit graceapartmentscharlestown.com.au.
Coming up in NBN News at 6, Prime Minister Scott Morrison kickstarts his election campaign in the Hunter with funding towards a green hydrogen hub. The next stage of freedoms open up for people in New South Wales, and astronauts get a zero-gravity haircut. All the details, NBN News at 6.
Bradley Cooper in the action blockbuster
I'm ready to come home.
American Sniper, tonight on 9.
Celebrate Australian mango season. On a plate with a mate. Plump and juicy R2E2 mangoes, $2.50 each. Celebrating Australian fresh. That's today's fresh food people.
He does this all the time. He just misses me. Doesn't matter. Do not put up with that. Okay?
Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
3, 2, 1, go! Life full of flavor, let your life take shape. New shapes, mini bites, light crunch, big flavor.
We love our best mates. Unfortunately, worms do too. Milkmax protects against intestinal worms with one easy tablet every 3 months. It's the #1 choice for Aussie vets. Protect your dog with Milkmax today. Available wherever pet products are sold.
Save a massive 20 to 50% off store-wide at Spotlight. That's 20 to 50% off Manchester home decorating, sewing, craft, party, curtains and blinds store-wide. So you can decorate it, celebrate it and create it for less. Save on now, open till 8 p.m. At Spotlight, it's what you make it. If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started, because we've just added hundreds of new courses. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place with Open Universities Australia. Explore online courses today.
At Terry White Kmart, get real deals on your favourite brands this Christmas, like Zyrtec 50 tablets, Metamucil fibre powder, and Uromol ibuprofen plus paracetamol and dual action. Plus, earn double rewards points for a limited time only. Real value every day at Terry White Kmart.
I can read your future with that 12. So it says you're going to get married or fired. Exciting. Your future's in the swirls and curls. When it comes to medical care, you want the best for you and your family, because only the best will give you the peace of mind you deserve. In our healthcare facilities, patients get the urgent medical attention they need. This is the area's neonatal department, trauma room, operating theatre and more. This is Médecins Sans Frontières. We strive to provide the best quality healthcare and vital medical assistance for people who need it most. Donate now. Our patients can't wait.
Could you afford vet bills like these? With PD Pet Insurance, you can comprehensively insure your pet for less than $2 a day. Go to pd.com.au and buy online to get your first month free. PD Pet Insurance for great pet parents.
Smartest decision I've ever made.
Honey, do you know where to go?
Whoa! I know. No hidden fees, no interest, pay over 1 or 2 years. This is the future. Big guys you'll just want to brag about. Gimme, it's how we buy now.
Still cannot get over this. The hottest shows are on 9 now. Your world of free entertainment.
Tomorrow they call it Cospo
Hunger Games, cafes, bars and restaurants offering huge bonuses to attract workers.
Plus, it's my absolute favourite show, and it's back. We're on the set of Yellowstone. Yes, we'll see you from 5:30.
What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. It's got a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. What a beautiful noise coming up from the bottom. It's the song of the kids and their plays of the moonlight. It's a beautiful noise. It's a beautiful noise. The music makes me feel good. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise.
Here's to the joy we've all been waiting for.
If you have trouble sleeping well, melatonin may help. Try Cicadan, now available without a prescription. It's clinically proven to improve sleep initiation, sleep quality and morning alertness. Ask your pharmacist about Cicadan.
Hey, traveller. Sort of doing 100. We'll see you when you get here, mate. Yeah, looking forward to it. 60-ish. It's around about 85.
Casual speeding is the biggest cause of deaths and serious injuries on New South Wales roads. Let's all stop being so casual about it.
Saying goodbye is never easy, but celebrating life can be. At Mackay Family Funerals, we offer the support and guidance you need from the very first phone call. Here you're welcomed with warmth and kindness by our family to yours. Our funeral home includes an on-site crematorium, chapel, function venue, manicured gardens and catering. At Mackay Family Funerals, you can focus on what truly matters in life, because we take care of the rest.
If you're a new mum whose best friend just doesn't get babies,
Pictures for your beautiful baby girl.
Shandalai, Amy. We can relate.
Amy.
The comedy dream team.
Hello.
Christina Applegate, Maya Rudolph, Will Arnett.
We can just together, Bob.
Up all night. Stream for free on 9 now.
In NBN News, Scott Morrison's $1 million pledge towards a green energy future in the Hunter. Life a little more normal in Newcastle as restrictions ease further, and why the Westpac rescue helicopter needs your help. That's next.
He was just this man who looked terribly sick in the hospital.
This is John.
I was out of it. I was gone.
John's story. A current affair tonight.
Get ready for everything summer with Clark Rubber. We're 75 years old and set for summer with Australia's largest range of portable pools, pool toys and accessories, plus foam mattresses, overlays and rubber. Catalogue deals out now. Clark Rubber. Everything pools, foam and rubber.
I don't walk as much as I'd like to. My legs really ache. I'd get cramps. You'd have to try and get the cane out of your calf. I was told that good circulation was key. The Revive circulation booster has helped with this. Anything that gets the muscles pulsating and the blood pumping, it must do some good around those areas. It's made a huge difference to my life. I told these blokes I got another 100,000 Ks in me.
Get back on your feet with Revive. Get your woolies worth and get ready for Christmas with prices dropped on 200 more products, like Arnott's Jack's Crackers 225 grams, now just $2.50 each. It's just another way to get your woolies worth.
Ready to travel? Go
style with Alan Graham's Caravans. A great choice of top brand vans at genuine prices. They've been helping people travel happy for over 40 years. So get ready for a great time. Pacific Highway, Wyoming, open 7 days.
Cruise the coast in luxury with our newest fleet of coaches. It's the road trip worth taking. Call 133 410 or visit our new website premierms.com.au.
Avoid the rat race this silly season and head to Airs, the place for all your Christmas gifts, including RM boots, Akubra hats, oilskins, handbags, wallets, jeans, and the Yeti outdoor range. Something for everyone at Airs.
It's the show every parent is talking about.
We see a smack as one tool.
Now, 5 new parenting styles
Discipline, free reign, homeschooling family, helicopter parents.
will test the biggest crisis families face today.
Screen time.
Are our children addicted?
Can't go 24 hours without it. That's an addict. I'm not addicted.
And what more can we do to protect our kids?
Pretty hot. You guys want a lift?
Must watch Parental Guidance tonight, 7:30.
This program brought to you by Bedsheets. Buy now to beat the steel price rise.
Coming up in NBN News, Scott Morrison's $1 million pledge towards a green energy future in the Hunter. COVID restrictions ease further in New South Wales. Singapore opens to Australia. And at what age is daily drinking good for you? That's next.
Tonight, climate campaign. The Prime Minister hits the Hunter, spruiking clean energy.
More restrictions lifted in New South Wales as the vax rate edges closer to 90%.
High case numbers again for mid-coast, but a slight drop further north.
Cracks in the system. The renewed debate about buying trams and ferries overseas.
And Tim Sheens jets in to sort out a mess at the Tigers.
This is NBN News.
Good evening. The Prime Minister has pushed the button on his election campaign, hitting the hustings in the Hunter.
His visit to the region came with a promise to transform it into a hydrogen powerhouse, with a reassurance of new jobs for coal country.
A noisy reminder of the region's coal reality. I pledge to put the people of Paterson first. The perils of the campaign trail as the Prime Minister makes his case for diversifying the world's largest coal export port.
Our plans to move to a lower emissions future very much have the Hunter at the centre of our thinking.
The region, home to 41 coal mines, pegged to be a hydrogen powerhouse. Scott Morrison's plan to keep old jobs while building a new industry.
If you're working here in the Hunter, well, you've got a bright future.
The hydrogen hub is still in the planning stage. The federal government today announcing a $1.5 million feasibility study for the plant on the harbour.
Right here in the port of Newcastle, the world will be able to plug in to Australia's hydrogen industry well into the future.
With a promise of tens of thousands of jobs in the region by 2050.
Up until now, we've been an energy exporter because of coal in the valley. Well, one day we're going to have something else. The fact that we're a first mover puts the Hunter in the best location.
The PM's regional tour continued at AMP Control in Tomago, where he climbed into an electrified mining vehicle. A protester calling for truth escorted away. And Scott Morrison was in full campaign mode today, spruiking two of his Liberal candidates for the upcoming federal election. Madawi solicitor Brooke Vicknell standing for Paterson and lawyer Nell McGill running for Shortland. 2 of 3 seats in the Hunter, all held by Labor, now in the coalition sights. Jane Goldsmith, NBN News.
Live now to Jane Goldsmith in the newsroom. And Jane, the Prime Minister is expected to return.
Yes, Paul, Scott Morrison is expected back in the Hunter before Christmas. In fact, he's going to be visiting it several times before the federal election. It's clear the Hunter is important to the coalition. He's been here 5 times in the last 18 months, and he'll be sure to spend some time in the traditionally safe Labor seat of Hunter, which is being vacated by Joel Fitzgibbon.
Thanks, Jane. To the COVID situation now, and there were 40 new cases in the Hunter, New England today, Mid-Coast seeing the most with 13. Further north in Port Macquarie, numbers seem to be stabilising after a weekend surge. Reporter Mia Taekwon is there for us. Mia, the Mid-North Coast was back in single digits today.
That's right, Paul. 6 infections were recorded across the local health district, 5 in the Hastings and just 1 in Kempsey. Now, that's a significant drop considering Port Macquarie alone recorded 43 cases on the weekend. Meanwhile, Mid-Coast has seen a worrying spike. Of the 13 cases you mentioned, 9 were in Taree and 1 each in Boodawah, Diamond Beach, Old Bar and Tuncurry.
And what we're seeing is that the virus is finding all of the immunity gaps. People who are unvaccinated, the virus is unrelenting. It will find you.
Meanwhile, Beechwood Public and Great Lakes College Tuncurry campus were closed today for deep cleaning after members of the school community tested positive. Paul.
Thanks, Mia.
Joy today across New South Wales as a wave of COVID restrictions were eased, with the Premier calling it a momentous step in our return to normal life. And while vaccinations have provided us the freedom, there were shocking numbers today which showed just how many people have died because they hadn't been jabbed.
For the soon-to-be father of 7, the Premier was right at home. What's your name?
I'm Oscar.
As he pressed the accelerator button out of COVID.
We're really getting back to normality here in New South Wales.
The Matildas were quick to jump on board, the first to have a packed stadium against the USA, offering cheap tickets so kids can fill the seats.
Let's just not set a new record. Let's absolutely smash it. Let's put 60,000 fans in Stadium Australia.
We continue to notch up so-called Freedom Days in the road out of COVID. Monday, the 8th of November, among the most important. No crowd limits in a stadium like this or at home. The cinema is now back to 100% capacity, just in time for this week's release of the new James Bond movie.
Sales are through the roof, the highest we've ever seen for a film, let alone Bond film.
Normality also returned to nightclubs. People can now dance. At a pub, you can drink standing up. Indoor pools are open for everyone, while restrictions at restaurants have been eased. They can now have 1 person per 2 square metres, one step closer to completely throwing open the doors.
That will obviously be one of the last changes that comes off the books, and we want to see that occur as quickly as possible.
Gym classes remain limited to 20 people. Masks must stay on inside shops and on public transport. New South Wales is creeping to the 90% fully vaxxed rate, and there's further evidence of just how much of a lifesaver it is. Between June and October, the state recorded 412 deaths from COVID. Only 47 were double-dosed. Their average age was 82. There were 7 deaths recorded yesterday. One was a man in his 30s from Sydney southwest who was not vaccinated.
COVID has killed over 5 million people internationally, so please come forward for your jab.
The push to jab children aged between 5 and 11 has hit a speed bump.
We won't be authorising a vaccination arrangement for children aged 5 to 11 until the medical experts say it's safe for your children to be vaccinated.
That's likely to be in the new year, leaving the US the only country in the world to vaccinate children. Damien Ryan, NBN News.
The state's former police minister today told a court he was nicknamed Goldilocks after a bizarre sleepwalking incident as a teenager. Troy Grant took the stand at his father Ken's trial over an alleged hit-and-run in the Hunter.
Troy Grant has always stood by his father and today broke his public silence. The final witness in Ken Grant's district court trial, the former New South Wales police minister recounted his family's history of sleepwalking, describing how on one occasion he woke to find his dad was trying to climb out the window. He said he was going for a swim, and on another, he'd been out the front moving the sprinklers. Lawyers for Ken Grant say the 72-year-old could have been sleepwalking when he hit and killed 62-year-old scientist Tony Greenfield near Maitland in 2019.
What did you hit? What did you hit? No?
Grant had been at a Christmas party moments before and later blew 0.108.
Have you had any alcohol tonight?
Yes. Troy Grant told the court both he and his sister also suffer from sleepwalking, recounting one incident as a teenager where he fell asleep in a stranger's house. I was woken by a lady who was prodding me with a broom handle and she was shouting, "Who are you?" Ken Grant has pleaded not guilty to a string of charges, including dangerous driving occasioning death. When asked about his father's alcohol use since his arrest, Troy Grant said, "To my knowledge, he hasn't drunk. He swears he hasn't touched a drop." The trial is expected to wrap up tomorrow. Tyson Cottrell, NBN News.
The Hunter's COVID numbers are stabilising, the Health District attributing it to strengthening vaccination coverage. Today's easing of restrictions also creating a new sense of normal.
Lunchtime at Lambton's St John's Catholic Primary. Today with the return of an old school favourite.
Alice. Thank you. Charlotte. Thank you.
The relaxing of restrictions allowing volunteers like Robin Benny back into the canteen.
When Shannon rang me on Friday, I was so excited just to be able to come back.
A welcome return.
Spend all your pocket money on a nice meat pie.
That earned top marks.
It was quite tasty. Her work is very accurate. Like, as long as Robin's in the canteen, you'll always get what you ordered.
Newcastle's Lizottes also embracing new freedoms, now back to 100% capacity and able to sell an extra 550 tickets over the next 3 weeks.
Well, it puts us back into a viable, financially viable business. I mean, before it was just plugging holes. You know, our biggest problem will be to try and find staff.
It comes as the Hunter records just 19 new infections, 9 at Lake Macquarie, 6 in Newcastle, 3 in Maitland and 1 at Port Stephens.
A steady decline in cases, which we can really only attribute to the rising double-dose vaccinations.
As our vaccination rate increases, demand for the vaccine is dropping off. Pickett's Pharmacy here throwing away around 100 doses a week. These Moderna vaccines bound for the bin if they're not used in the next 7 days.
We were doing towards 200 vaccines a day, and now it might be 20.
Amid a slow start to the booster rollout locally.
We'll largely see that demand kick off next year.
And Madison Scott joins us live now from a pub in Crooks Hill. Maddie, venues are tonight welcoming back double the number of patrons.
Tash, it's tonight trivia night at the Delaney Hotel here. Patrons are just starting to trickle in off Derby Street, and I can tell you the drinks taste better standing up. Now, under the new 2-person per square metre rule, the Delaney Hotel can welcome up to 480 patrons from tonight, but it's a far cry from the usual pre-COVID limit of 999. A small step forward tonight for hospitality as Newcastle nears the 90% vaccination rate milestone. But the likes of Port Stephens and Maitland have skyrocketed above 95%. Tash?
Thanks, Maddie.
Prison authorities say inmates and the community will benefit from the latest multi-million-dollar expansion of Cessnock Jail. Along with upgrades to living areas, there are new opportunities to prepare prisoners for life in the outside world.
A $110 million project, years in the making. Cessnock Correctional Centre getting a new minimum security wing. 240 beds across 5 new accommodation blocks, dining halls and large outdoor spaces. All part of a $3.8 billion spend on 6 prisons across the state.
You really see the attitude and the behaviour of inmates improve.
But it's claimed the benefits extend much further.
The new facility is designed to provide better conditions for inmates at the end of their sentence, and it will also include more opportunities to help them transition back into society in terms of education and employment.
Dozens have already started a Certificate 2 TAFE course in textiles, some working up to 10 hours a day.
If we can teach an inmate like a traineeship or a skill, their chances of reoffending within the first 6 months when they get out dramatically decreases.
It's 75 more jobs for the area, full-time jobs, so it's great news all around.
And there's good news too for those living nearby.
We've now got an agreement on the new access point in Curlew Street, where the community are relatively happy with the outcome, and it takes a lot of the vehicles out of the residential area.
Lauren Kemp, NBN News.
A quick look at the weather in your region today.
You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, rapper Travis Scott speaks publicly for the first time about the deaths at his concert.
Travel to Singapore back on for fully vaxxed Australians.
And why a beer or a wine a day could help keep the doctor away.
Is that a barbecue? The children's book smells like cutlets.
It's okay. It was free delivery with Amazon.
Free delivery? That's impressive. Got any vegan options? Got corn.
Free delivery on millions of...
Discover meaningful gifts for every story at Pandora.
We love getting out with our dogs. That's why more Australian pet owners choose NexGuard Spectra, the most complete parasite protection, all in one tasty tube. NexGuard Spectra.
What's your pitch? Forget the pitch. You've got an itch.
That itch could be dandruff. Silence it. New Head & Shoulders removes up to 100% dandruff and itch. New Head & Shoulders.
Welcome to New South Wales, a place to feel free, to feel alive, and most of all, to feel new again.
The Choices Flooring Floors for Living catalogue sale is now on, with savings across a range of carpet, timber, window furnishings, vinyl and rugs. Visit a Choices Flooring showroom or go online at choicesflooring.com.au and download the Floors for Living catalogue now.
The Cane Pub style are too good to play second fiddle. From now on, chips will come with a side of mains. We'll have chips and fish shops and we'll ask,
Would you like burgers with that?
Because these chips are the main event.
oh, Cane, done it again.
There's only one thing to look for. Choose a super fund with this symbol. We're all in this together.
At Tank World, our tough Aussie-made corrugated tanks are delivered factory direct to you. Get a 5,000 litre round from only $9.29 or a 10,000 litre round from $15.99. Sale ends today. Tank World, 1-800-68-69-70.
Sean here forgot his wallet. But it's all good. With Newcastle Permanent, he can now fix it up with just a tap of his phone. Not bad.
These are the Alambi Care Team who support foster carers like Kelly and Katrina. There's an urgent need for foster carers. Please contact our team today.
Dominic Perrottet has been accused of betraying New South Wales workers in favour of buying cheap and nasty trams, trains and ferries from overseas. Cracks on Sydney's Inner West Light Rail trams are much worse than first thought. Spanish engineers are now flying to Australia to try and fix the fleet.
A major slab of Sydney's public transport network out of action for 18 months and a new transport minister inspecting the damage.
Is this one of the worst?
So this is one of the worst ones we found. The cracks in these Inner West trams are bigger and nastier than expected, but it has exposed a political fracture. Why do we keep buying trains, buses and ferries overseas?
The taxpayer ends up paying more for a service that, as you can see, is defective.
Right now we are spending billions of dollars on public transport and not a single thing is being built in New South Wales.
We don't always go for the lowest price. We always go for the best outcome for the people of our state.
But that outcome, without fail, has been buying from overseas. Trams built in France and Spain, metro trains designed in France and built in India, new ferries built in Indonesia,
The Northern Beaches Beeline buses, Malaysia, trains that travel to Newcastle, Wollongong and the Blue Mountains, made in South Korea, and new Waratah trains manufactured in China.
We want to be a country that makes things, but we've got governments who are short-sighted, sending money overseas to support other nations and other jobs.
Gladys Berejiklian made the government's view clear.
Australia and New South Wales are not good at building trains. That's why we have to purchase them.
We want to make sure we get value for the taxpayers. Ultimately, it's not the government's money, it's taxpayers' money.
It is difficult to see where that value for money is when we now have cracked trams, ferries that are a year late, can't run at night, randomly stall and can't go under some bridges, intercity trains that are 18 months delayed and too long for the platforms, and suburban trains potentially built with slave labour in China.
Blind Freddy can see that the taxpayer's not getting value for money, and at least 12 months of disruption on the Inner West Line is all the evidence we need.
Spanish engineers will have to be flown in to help fix the trams.
But there will be no freebies, the government confirming that passengers will have to pay full fare on the replacement buses. We are looking at this. It's a decision to be made by government.
These buses take almost double the time to get from A to B.
It's going to be a long and costly 18 months. Chris O'Keefe, NBN News.
Police are still searching for two men over the fatal shooting of David King at Saltash. Well, today, two others had their cases heard in court. 27-year-old Tyson Stamp, who's charged with murder, appeared via video link from isolation in prison after testing positive to COVID, while 39-year-old Adam Garvey, accused of being an accessory after the fact to murder, didn't apply for bail. 45-year-old Mr. King was shot while driving his car in August before crashing into a tree. Both cases will return to court next year.
The gunman who killed 51 people in Christchurch claims his guilty pleas were obtained under duress due to mistreatment in custody. Brenton Tarrant's lawyer says he will likely file an appeal. The 29-year-old describing his alleged degrading treatment in a 15-page document. The Imam of Al-Noor Mosque says the terrorist is grandstanding and trying to re-traumatise New Zealanders.
Our horizons became a little broader today, with travel now allowed to and from Singapore for fully vaccinated Australians without needing to isolate. The first flight out of Sydney was the ticket to family reunions.
I just want to hug them, you know. Want to see Mum. Haven't seen her in 20 months.
Only Sydney and Melbourne are accepting quarantine-free international arrivals. And more good news on the travel front. The United States has lifted its ban on international visitors. Non-citizens must show proof they are fully vaccinated and have proof of a negative test less than 3 days old. Under 18s are exempt but must still show proof of a negative test.
A predictable and preventable tragedy. That's how the festival crush that left 8 people dead is being described in a Texas lawsuit. Legal action is already underway against Travis Scott, as it's revealed the rapper has been convicted twice for inciting chaos at his concerts.
Ribbons to remember a schoolmate. 14-year-old John Hilgett was the youngest killed at Travis Scott's Astro World Festival in Houston. At the concert fence, flowers, candles and notes for the 8 victims.
There's these people that didn't make it, and it hurts my heart.
As the rapper performed, there are reports a security guard was injected and passed out, the crowd of 50,000 surging forward.
Like I was drowning underwater. Like I was gasping for air and I couldn't get it. And I was screaming like I've never screamed before and nobody could hear me.
Police declaring it a mass casualty event. 30 minutes later, the show was cancelled, some questioning why it took so long.
And any time I could make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
Travis Scott and partner Kylie Jenner have issued their condolences. The rapper has a history of rough shows. In 2017, he was arrested for encouraging fans to bypass security. In 2015, he pleaded guilty to reckless conduct, telling Lollapalooza crowds he wanted chaos. And And after crowd surfing in Switzerland, he told fans to beat a man who stole his shoe. A fan has already filed a lawsuit against the rapper and the concert organisers, likely the first of many. In the United States, Michael Genovese, NBN News.
Vital flights between Sydney and Lord Howe Island are set to continue, with the New South Wales government extending the existing QantasLink licence for another 3 years. The service is crucial for keeping the island's 350 residents connected to the mainland and supporting the tourism industry. Around 16,000 Australian and international visitors travel to the World Heritage listed island each year. The licence extension will come into effect from March.
Gavin Morris joins us now with a quick look at our weather.
And Gav, some big rainfall totals overnight.
Yes, there certainly was. We saw some extraordinary numbers, particularly around Tamworth, just west of, up to 130 millimetres. But for now, we've got this lovely break. That big wet weather system has cleared. There is another on its way, but we've got this lovely break that will be joining us throughout tomorrow. So we've got some beautiful conditions that are going to settle in right across the entire region. So we're going to be humid, a little bit of cloud, some storms around the Dorrigo Plateau towards the Clarence and potentially Coffs and north of the Guida Highway. But a closer look at all of your local details a little later in the bulletin.
Thank you, Gav. Coming up next, the moment a truck full of fireworks became a fireball.
Also ahead, a close shave of the welcome kind for Chinese astronauts.
And the exhibition offering a look back at a strange age in motoring.
What a day. Got to sweat it out. Let the pressure out. Push on. Come on. Mo, bring it on. Powerade. Also available in improved zero sugar.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please.
Your change.
Happy birthday, Mum.
There's a glass and a half in everyone.
Free chef quality knives are back at Coles.
Spend $20 in one transaction, scan your Flybuys to earn one knife credit.
Collect popular favourites and 4 new pieces with credits or half credits and half pay.
Coles, value the Australian way.
James Bond, License to Kill. History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection.
Oh my God. Come on, Bond. Where the hell are you?
Do I know what this is?
I have to finish this.
We love our best mates. Unfortunately, worms do too. Milkamax protects against intestinal worms with one easy tablet every 3 months. It's the #1 choice for Aussie vets. Protect your dog with Milkamax today. Available wherever pet products are sold.
It's design that's all conquering, safety that's always thinking, and performance that's hair-raising. Completely packed with everything you want. Mazda BT50, the complete package.
What's the essence of herbal essences? We use real botanicals like argan oil. Herbal Essences BioRenew helps repair smoothness from root to tip with 0% parabens, colorants and silicons to deliver plant power in every shower.
Rosie here is pretty happy with herself. You see, with Newcastle Permanent, she can quickly fix her mate up for last night's takeaway that she might have just remembered about. Not bad.
There are 2 ways to make a matriz. The cheap way?
One piece, single-sided, with attached pillow top made out of foam.
Yes, Mr. Harvey, they should be 50% off. The best way.
2-piece, double-sided, removable pillow top with thousands of microcoils and a 5-year comfort promise.
Sorry, Mr. Harvey, we make them, you don't.
The Bellissimo mattress, made like no other mattress. Making mattresses. Nobody makes a better mattress. Nobody.
Celebrate Australian mango season. On a plate with a mate. Plump and juicy R2E2 mangoes, $2.50 each. Celebrating Australian fresh. That's today's fresh food people.
It's a discussion that's been brewing on and off for years. Is a daily beer or glass of wine good or bad for your health? The results of the latest study are worth toasting. At the local bowling club, the bowls are hot. And the beers are ice cold.
Really hit the spot, yeah.
The first thing they told me when we first started, don't dehydrate.
Here, the mantra is everything in moderation.
You don't need to overdo it. Just a couple and everybody's fine.
And that could actually be beneficial for your health.
I'll tell my wife that'll be good.
For healthy older Australians, enjoying a cold one with friends, even every day, is perfectly okay, according to a major new study from Monash University.
Moderate alcohol consumption was associated with a decreased risk of dying from any causes and better heart health.
That's between 5 to 10 drinks per week. As part of the landmark research, 18,000 adults with an average age of 74 were followed for more than 4 years. All groups who drank between 5 and 10 standard drinks a week showed a much lower risk of cardiovascular disease. While the study didn't look at the reasons behind the link, antioxidants found in some beverages could be a contributor.
Alcohol is one consideration, but there are lots of other things that may have less side effects. So things such as eating more fish in our diet and eating more fruits and vegetables.
Also likely to be a big factor, the benefits of enjoying a social drink with friends.
The club's been really good to me. Without this club, I wouldn't be here.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot to celebrate for much of the past 2 years, so it is little wonder that the regulars here at this bowling club are taking this news as a win.
Cheers!
Have a good year. Reed Butler, NBN News.
The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, has taken an expensive gamble on Twitter, conducting a poll on whether to sell 10% of his Tesla shares. The billionaire said he would abide by the poll's decision whatever the result, which was a resounding yes. The share portion worth $28 billion. The stunt appears to be in response to a push for a billionaire's tax in the US. While many of us have enjoyed a long-awaited haircut post-lockdown, a group of astronauts has taken it to new heights on the Chinese space station, using a special tool to cut and collect hair. The styling process is gravity and mess-free. There's been an unexpected sideshow during bonfire night in the UK. A truck packed with fireworks bursting into a fiery spectacle. A hot end from one explosive landed on the vehicle in Dorset, setting it alight and sending sparks in all directions. They've become hotly anticipated dates on the shopping calendar: Click Frenzy, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But this year there could be a major glitch. Eddie Meyer with the details.
Online shopping has certainly become our go-to during COVID lockdowns. Even so, the 4-day Black Friday to Cyber Monday sales are expected to be bigger than ever. The Australian Retailers Association predicts we'll spend a record $5.4 billion online and in-store between Friday, November 26 and Monday, November 29.
These big online sales events are vitally important to the retail sector. November continues to be a much bigger month. Retail sales-wise are bigger than, in fact, the traditional December Christmas trading period.
Many consumers wait for that particular weekend to do their Christmas shopping, although the online Click Frenzy sale starts earlier from 7 p.m. tomorrow with 4,000 deals from 500 Australian and global retailers. But if you're shopping online, especially internationally, beware. Stock shortages, shipping delays and industrial action by port workers and delivery drivers may mean you simply won't get your things in time.
Now to today's finance, here's business reporter Chris Kohler.
Travel stocks took off today. Flight Centre and Webjet were among the best in a flat session for the share market, while Qantas gained more than $400 million in market value. The moves followed big gains from cruise ship companies on Wall Street as investors doubled down on a big summer of travel ahead. Gold miners were also higher today, while property listing sites like Domain and realestate.com were sold off. And with travel on the mind, the Australian dollar was buying 74 US cents, 64 euro cents and 55 British pence.
WA police are investigating if the man who allegedly abducted 4-year-old Cleo Smith from a remote campsite acted alone. Lead investigators now want to speak to anyone who had contact with Terence Kelly during the 18 days he's accused of holding the little girl captive.
The hero detective who rescued Cleo Smith back in town and not backing down. Detective Wayne, can you tell us how the investigation is going?
It's going well. The focus this week is for us to ascertain whether there was anyone else involved. That's why we're still here.
Did Terence Kelly have an accomplice? The question that police needs answering.
We just asked that if there was anyone that had any contact with Mr. Kelly, whether you saw him, whether you met with him, whether you spoke to him on the phone during the relevant period, please make yourself known to police.
Already coming forward, a painter hired by public housing telling detectives the accused abductor claimed to have a young daughter after he spotted the doll-decorated room. And new detail now on how police zeroed in, first suspecting the 36-year-old visiting the Blowholes campsite at least once to sell cannabis, alleging a nearby phone tower was then found to have detected Terence Kelly's phone 90 minutes after Cleo's mum last saw her.
I had this little boy, beautiful little boy, Terry, and a 2-year-old jet black curly hair.
Beautiful no longer a word linked to Terence Kelly as audio emerges of a 2019 interview with the woman who raised him.
A little boy, his mum didn't want him, and she threw him away, and she said, well, you want a little boy to look after Auntie Penny.
From once unwanted to becoming the most wanted man in the country for 18 days. Dolls, crayons and a little girl's clothing, it's all been seized from Terence Kelly's lair, while just a few streets away in this small town, little Cleo hasn't left her parents' side.
The Westpac Rescue Helicopter Team is preparing for one of its busiest summers yet as communities across northern New South Wales make the most of newfound freedoms and interstate travellers begin exploring the regions again. The organisation today launching a fundraising appeal after regular events and community support initiatives were cancelled due to COVID.
Our job is to be there 24/7 with the wonderful intensive care paramedics and the doctors and nurses that we utilise out of the northern New South Wales hospital systems.
The rescue chopper is a vital link in the state's healthcare chain, with bases at Belmont, Tamworth and Lismore providing support to 1.5 million people. They were funny little things, small engines, small wheels and a cramped driver's seat. But the micro-cars of the mid-20th century have now become a collector's item. An exhibition at Sydney's Powerhouse Museum is giving us a wonderful look back at a peculiar age in motoring.
They would rise from the rubble of World War II, when money was tight and access to fuel tighter.
Microcars will really try to answer some of those problems.
Some fashioned in factories that a decade previous had been making fighter aircraft for the other mob.
Instead of a steering wheel on the Messerschmitt, you've got a little handlebar.
And Australia would play a part in the world of microcars, with a Bill Buckle-designed Gogomobile. Bill ordering the chassis and motors from his German counterpart and building the Aussie fiberglass bodies at a punch bowl factory.
As soon as we started building them and showing them in the William Street showroom, it just went crazy. We couldn't build them anywhere near quick enough.
But Bill would only build a few thousand before a little meteor from the UK would wipe out this car species around the world.
The Morris Mini.
Once the Mini came onto the market in the UK and then Australia, that was the end of the microcars.
But Bill would go on to sell other cars, and the Gogomobile would soon slip back into the cultural memory thanks to the Yellow Pages commercial.
Problem with my Gogomobile, I was wondering it. G-O-G-G-O.
An exhibit of these 3- and 4-wheeling motoring munchkins, now on at the Powerhouse.
Without Bill Buckle, we wouldn't have a microcar in Australia.
Mike Dalton, NBN News.
They'd solve all our parking problems.
I'd like one.
Yeah.
We should order some.
Yeah, indeed. Over to sport now with Mitch Hughes.
And Mitch Tim Sheens has some work to do.
And that is an understatement. Thanks, team. The Tigers' great returns to try and turn the club around. And Ash Barty with all eyes on the Australian Open.
A distracting new deal every day of November, like a double cheeseburger for $2, only on the My Macca's app.
Think you made a good value? You should check out Venue Mode.
When the green light is activated, you're on Tab Turf, so you'll get access to exclusive markets and offers just for heading to your local. Venue mode, only on your Tab app.
Tab, long may we play.
Look around. As the favourites come out, it begins. Observing with an eagle eye. Mastering the art of stashing ultra Earth Grand. Cadbury favourites. Everyone gets their favourites.
Right on your right. Mate, what are you doing? Seriously, an e-scooter? It's okay. It was free delivery with Amazon. Free delivery? Nice.
Free delivery on millions of items. Amazon.com.au.
So what you know about this thing? What you know about this thing?
Sonic.
Surprise! Let's scan it.
Discover new Kinder Surprise toys and bring them to life on App Play Do.
Wow! Dad, look at his little neck!
That's how the giraffe eats.
Download App Play Do and play with your kids with Kinder Surprise. Get your Woolies worth and get ready for Christmas with priced on 200 more products like Lindt gift bags 80 to 125 grams, now just $6 each. It's just another way to get your Woolies worth.
I'm Ty, and I'm Troy, and we are the boys from A1.
Coorambong Gardens, offering a selection of 2 and 3 bedroom homes with quality finishes throughout. A pet-friendly village, Coorambong Gardens offers the retirement lifestyle you deserve. CoorambongGardens.com.au, where life after retirement is just the beginning.
This is how we lay it down. A base of fluffy rice, juicy slow-cooked meat, fresh flavour-filled salsa, then fine-tune it your way. Best burrito in town?
Samurai.
At Hunter Primary Care, we support people to live a healthy life. We are experts in NDIS support coordination and can help you make the most out of your plan. We are your partner on your journey. Contact our NDIS team to find out more.
I'm Ty, and I'm Troy, and we are the boys from A1.
Tim Sheens has arrived home to put some polish on the struggling West Tigers. Having spent the past 5 years coaching in England, Sheens now faces a huge challenge, resurrecting the club he led to the 2005 Premiership.
Touching down at Sydney Airport, Tim Sheens back in Australia and the NRL. It was straight to work this morning, arriving at Tigers headquarters in Concord, meeting with board members and club officials. Sheens' first task is to sort through the Luke Brooks mess with Michael Maguire. After almost being offloaded himself in September, the coach was back putting his players through a gruelling pre-season training session. One man who's no longer a Tiger, Joey Leilua, today discussed his ugly exit from the club.
Leaving the Tigers, is it on bad terms?
I wouldn't say good terms, because other players on bigger money than what I was on, but so it was their decision and it was in their favour.
When the Tigers relocated to Queensland this season, Leilua was left in Sydney alone, and with nothing to do, it led to some dark days.
I was going through like a lot of because I was a bit sad, depression. I didn't want to do anything when I didn't go up to Queensland and just ate and didn't really care about football.
But an invite to fight on the Paul Gallen undercard against another former Tiger, Chris Hyington, turned everything around. He's dropped over 10 kilograms and he's more motivated than ever to find a new club.
I just want to prove to them that I'm committed. I'm ready to do anything to win, and that's what I've done my whole career, and I'll give my best performances every time I've been out there.
And the 29-year-old would even be open to a train and trial deal for as little as $1,000 a week.
I'll take it, you know. And now I know I see those young boys taking those deals, and now I know what it feels like, so it'll be good for me.
Danica Mason, NBN News.
The Wallabies' 5-test winning streak has come to a controversial end in Scotland. A Michael Hooper try disallowed for an infringement in the build-up. That led to Alan Latoa being yellow carded. The Scots took the lead with a try in the 59th minute and held on for a 15-13 win. The Wallabies face England next weekend. Despite all her sporting achievements, Ash Barty says she has one goal left, an Australian Open singles title. The reigning world number one stands by her decision to leave the women's tour early to freshen up for the massive summer.
Ash Barty has the world number one ranking, 2 Grand Slam trophies and 13 WTA titles. Now she just wants one thing.
Ultimately, that's my goal, is to win the Australian Open.
Barty has made the last 8 twice in Melbourne. Her best result, a semi-final berth in 2020.
I've been agonisingly close. I love to play my best tennis in Australia, and I would love to be able to do that this January.
Wanting to focus on the summer, Ash has no regrets of withdrawing from the pandemic-affected tour after a disappointing US Open.
We went into this year with a thought of that it was going to be this big adventure. We had no idea what it was going to look like. I'd never experienced anything like it before in my life, and had no way of knowing what it would be like.
With the Australia's schedule and conditions yet to be confirmed, Ash hopes capacity crowds can be on hand.
It's something that I did really miss, playing away and being away for 7 months this year. I miss those Australian voices, I miss the Aussie chants, I miss the Aussie crowd, so hopefully they're in full force with all of us, not just me, but all of the Australian players.
Barty recently clocked up a century of weeks as world number one. Not bad for a one-time cricketer.
We started this second phase of my journey back in 2016, where we started from no ranking at all. So now to be where we are and have 100 weeks at number one with the same team that I started with is awesome, and I couldn't be more proud to be doing it with them.
After the break, a costly turn one tangle for Daniel Ricciardo. And Jamie Whincup claims a wet and wild night race in the supercars.
Australians travel far and wide. Whatever your journey, we're the fuel that gets you there. Ampol, Australia's own.
Move your home loan from O to Own and join the 75% of Greater Bank's home loan customers ahead. To switch, you don't even have to talk to your current lender. Just talk to Greater Bank.
Have a very Lego Christmas with Toy World. Discover the perfect gift for everyone and choose from the huge range of Lego available at your local Toy World store, including the latest releases, top sellers and hard-to-find sets.
Where the best toys come from, Toy World!
Green Christmas. Share. Show you care, no matter where. Green Impress. Less stress, more time. Aussie ham, sublime. Christmas this year, make sure none go without. And when Santa's about, leave something out. Let's all make it special, happy and bright. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. That's today's fresh food, people. HelloFresh. Everything you need to make home cooking easy. Whatever your plans, from midweek quick and easy meals to show-stopping family feasts, you're covered. Order your box now at hellofresh.com.au.
It's time for us all to plan and prepare for bushfire. We've been through it before, and we'll get through it again. We live with bushfire, so we live bushfire ready.
I think they're about to make contact.
We should blow them out of the sky right now.
But they could hold the keys to our future.
Sir, they're sending a message.
Outside, and the field is set to run. They are ready.
Sorry, everyone. It's just that we're still alive in the quaddy.
Incredible.
It's arrived. Sportsbet's new Bet with Mates. Start your group, bet together, and share in the moment. Bet with Mates. New from Sportsbet.
Lazy Boys Blackout Sale is here with 25 to 50% off. The Taylor Power recliners are now half price. Plus there's 25% off all sofas, recliners, lift chairs, modulars and lounge suites. Don't miss out. Only at Horton's Furniture, Rutherford and Bennett's Green.
Roll into Bridgestone Select for massive deals. Like 4th tyre free on Bridgestone and Copia and up to $100 cash back on a huge range of tyres. For the tyres and auto service you can count on, you're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
Right now, I reckon we can all enjoy a little extra. And that's exactly what you get with McDonald Jones. They're taking $45,000 off every home design. Book your exclusive display home appointment today.
Driving a supercar at night is tricky enough. Throw in torrential rain and there was bound to be trouble. James Courtney and Brodie Kostecki, the first to come to grief. Shane Van Gisbergen pushed too hard from the restart and was lucky not to end up in the wall. Jake Kostecki wasn't so fortunate, bringing out the night's second safety car. Officials then decided it was too dangerous to resume racing. Jamie Whincup led at the time and was declared the winner. Max Verstappen is closing in on his maiden Formula One championship, extending his lead with victory at the Mexico Grand Prix. Verstappen surged past title rival Lewis Hamilton with a daring manoeuvre on the first turn. Daniel Ricciardo damaged his car in the aftermath of that move, but battled on to finish 12th. Newcastle has one goal when the Matildas play the US on the 30th of November, a sellout at McDonald Jones Stadium. And it could be easier than we think. With confirmation today, registered junior footballers will only have to pay $5 to attend with an adult.
Newcastle broke the Matildas' attendance record in 2017. It was then eclipsed by Sydney 2 years later. With the national side back in town later this month and no cap on crowd capacities, the city wants its record back.
Now let's get right behind this game and let's beat 16,829. Let's pack it out and give the Matildas and the US team something to remember.
So it'll be good for the next generation to see some of the most talented and exciting players in women's football.
Taking on the best in the world, Football Australia doesn't want its grassroots talent in the Hunter to miss out. Announcing today, registered juniors with an accompanying adult will be at cut price.
With the $5 and $10 tickets that are really inclusive, I'm hoping Tuesday the 30th of November will be a sellout here in Newcastle, and we're going to make it the home of the Matildas.
For Emily Van Egmond, it is her home.
I am stoked. I can't wait. It's always a great match between the two teams, and I urge everyone to come out.
The number of females playing football in the Hunter has spiked in recent years. Northern New South Wales Football admits the Matildas have played a major part.
Look, I'm sure that this appearance on the 30th of November against US, two-time World Cup champions, it's just going to inspire more people to play. So we've got to make sure that we do our bit with the local clubs and make sure there's plenty of opportunities to encourage local girls to play as well.
Only the fully vaccinated will be able to attend, and every spectator will be COVID screened.
You don't leave it to the last minute. Certainly we don't want people to get disappointed and miss kick-off. So certainly, plan your night. Make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you've got your COVID vaccination downloaded and it's on your phone, or you've got a copy of it available ready.
Adam Murray, NBN News.
New South Wales has fallen to Victoria in the Sheffield Shield clash of the MCG, losing by 174 runs. South Cardiff's Jason Sanger didn't add much to the Blues' second innings, falling for 5 off 20 deliveries. Sanger was looking for a big total after scoring just 10 in his first inning.
Oh, what a ripsaw. In fact, it has taken the edge. Jason Sanger doesn't like the call, but he's got to go.
The Blues will now prepare to face Victoria again, this time in a one-day cup match at the MCG on Friday. Still on cricket, and a host of players from northern New South Wales have retained their spots in the Thunder squad for tomorrow night's clash with the Strikers in Adelaide. The Hunters' Corinne Hall and Sam Bates will line up alongside Sammy Jo Johnson and Annika Leroy from the North Coast, as well as Lauren Smith from the Central Coast. The Thunder is coming off a narrow loss to the Brisbane Heat and needs a win against the Strikers if it's going to have any hope of defending its women's Big Bash title. Water polo now, and the Hunter Hurricanes have made the perfect start to the Super League down in powerhouse club Sydney University at the weekend. One of the stars was Corey Allen, who scored 2 goals, including a 5-metre penalty, while Olympic hopeful Mitch Robinson also bagged a double. Goalkeeper Luke Dunford had his best match at the elite level and was named Player of the Day in a deserved 7-6 victory. The Hurricanes will host round 5 of the competition at Queens Bay Wharf. Let's hope for some nice weather when they go outdoors.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch. Stay with us, Gab's coming up next with all your local weather details.
What a beautiful night. Coming up from the street.
Look at that.
It's
It's got a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. What a beautiful noise coming up from the park. It's the song of the kids, and it plays all through the dark. It's a beautiful noise, song that I love. It's a beautiful noise, the music makes me feel good. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What a beautiful noise.
Here's to the joy we've all been waiting for.
No time for hay fever. Get back to life fast with Zyrtec. No hay fever tablet works faster.
What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle.
Like the flame that burns the candle.
The kind that hurts the flame. Get what I've got for stock.
Don't squeeze the scale.
Hold on, yeah. How I can explain.
Where you
make my dreams come true.
spread the merry. Australia Post.
Bugger in the Lolo. There are no pickles there.
MENULOG.
Shutters Quickly offers a great range of genuine Australian-made quality roller blinds with manual, motorised and double roller blinds available. With fast turnaround, excellent warranties, full installation and DIY options, call Shutters Quickly today.
Investing. Some think it's only for the big end of town, but not in Australia. And not at AMP, because we're a nation of investors at heart. When we put super aside, we're investing for retirement. That savings account we open when we're starting out, that's an investment. It's why AMP has been investing in and for Australians since 1849 to help us realise our goals. AMP, for the investor in all of us.
This report brought to you by AMP. Investing solutions in banking, super, retirement and advice.
Gav is here now with the weather.
And Gav, it's shaping into a very interesting November.
Certainly is. I think we're going to get a little bit of everything this month. We already have, really. First of all, though, let's take a look at this evening's weather photo. It is cloud lovers' paradise right across northern New South Wales and southern Queensland at the moment. It's a fabulous roll cloud, a great shot from Brett Nixon. Over the past 24 hours, we've seen some pretty big rain totals. Maitland, you top the list with 54 millimetres locally. We've had some massive numbers here right throughout the northwest, just west of Tamworth. 70 to 130 millimetres of rain came down over the past 24 hours, and they've seen some flooding there locally. It's the first. I'm sure we're going to see numerous areas see some form of flooding. At the moment on the satellite, there goes that weather system. That one is moving out to sea. There's the next one, but we've got this in between again. We've got one of these lovely little gaps that will be joining us, and we certainly need to make the most of those gaps like we had on Saturday. Now, a little lows forming. That's going to move offshore. All of the instability moves to Queensland and right throughout central Australia. There's going to be some action, more big storms and heavy downpours as well. So the Alice storms in the forecast along with Darwin. In the west, Perth looking at tops of about 23 degrees. Throughout the southeast, there's a little bit of a break. Melbourne had its big day on Saturday of storms and flooding rain. Showers in between Sydney and Brisbane. Looking at the local radar and temperatures reached today, little storm cells there have been passing through, clipping parts mostly of the lower Hunter. Topping out in the mid to high 20s today throughout the upper reaches of the valley. A little bit cooler on the coast because we had a little southerly blow in today, which was nice. We've had those northerlies that have been ongoing for so long. Now the southerly will be with us again throughout tomorrow. That'll be shifting around to the east
east-northeast by the end of the day and spilling right across the entire region. So overall, that is going to help maintain the cloud cover. Again, there's the risk of showers and storms in the forecast. The Bureau have to put them there because there is always the possibility of it's just a small margin that will see the potential storm cell isolated form throughout tomorrow, but it has to go in. The big day again will be later in the week, in the second half. But for tomorrow, generally fine. Again, we'll see the mid-20s unfold for most. A little bit cooler along the coast with that southeasterly. There may be just a little small cell, a small little shower cell or storm cell flare up throughout tomorrow. But generally, we're going to see temperatures top out around about 27 degrees, 28 for the upper Hunter, but not looking too bad. Take a look at conditions out on the water. Still a little bit of swell hanging in there, about 1.5 meters for surfers, but again a little bit wind affected with those onshores for the day. Taking a look at the tides tomorrow, about 5 to 6 in the morning. You've got the low working to the high, 12:30. Sun to rise 5:46 and down again at 7:28. A lovely little crescent moon, which is waxing at the moment. As we look at the forecast, these are the days to take. We'll make the most of. Take that little window of opportunity, enjoy it because the wet weather closing back in significantly Thursday, Friday. Strong westerly winds on Saturday, but it looks like it's going to all clear in time for the weekend, so good news. Very similar story for the upper Hunter. We may have some localised flash flooding. We may see some very nasty isolated cells about. Taking a look at the Central Coast, similar theme, basically cloud showers building for the second half of the week. What about surfers? Well, we've had a little bit of swell roll on through. That water temperature has been all over the shop. Today, southerly and tomorrow, southerly should help warm it back up again because we had a cold water upwelling. But very small waves are expected right across the entire region yet again. And a little messy and bumpy with those onshores for another day.
Thank you, Gav.
Thank you.
And that's NBN News on this Monday, the first bulletin from our new base in Newcastle.
Pretty nice, isn't it? From all the team, good night.
Good night.